Welcome to Reality on the Ground. Real people, real issues with Andrew Chamagiro Montuwawansi. And today it happens to be one of those very cold, chilly mornings. And today we're coming to you live from Kosovo, Lusaze. That's where we are. And today we're going to tap into a story of, a former street kid who came to Greece by God's grace, or by a lot of stories coming to play. And while we're here today, it happens to be like we had a few light drizzles last night or earlier today in the morning. And if you can see what is actually going on here, it is really very, very absurd. The water, the drainage system is not in this kind of area. Yet children still need to play and children still need to go to school. But the drainage system is in very, very appalling situation. And today we want to talk to a former street. He's actually a gospel artist. He's called Levikson one time. And he was on the street. He had a lot of experience on the street. But before we actually rehabilitate the children of the streets of Kampala, what is the story? What is the real core issue of their story? Can we get deep into that? And today we're going to be jazzing with, of course, Levikson. Muganda wange. Ndiwa no obula mugamba chi. Weyagala. Gwe nembira nga nzibu nnyo nnyo.
Mbeera nzibu naye Mukama alina ffe.
Mukama alina mugana amazzi mugakola mutya?
Amazzi no olunaku lwaleero sanze enkuba teyatonye bulungi.
Enkuba efuyiridde naye labalaba embeera gyeri wane.
Wano enkuba bw'etonnya amazzi gaba mangi nnyo. Era ngenda bankutwalako eyo mu ndojja kiraba.
Levikson, let's start with you. You're known to be a gospel artist, a philanthropist at that, and you love people. But who are you? Let's start with that. Who are you?
I'll say it like the way you have said it. Levikson, I'm a Christian artist. I'm a gospel artist. I love God by loving people. And I serve God by serving people. So I think that is Levikson.
That is
Levikson. I grew up
Levikson.
in the slums of Kosovo. Though people missed, like, I will not say that I've been on the street like real life, but I once, like, I used to sleep outside, like on the streets of Kosovo. I never went to Kampala, which I think it is so hard for them. I think it is very big for them. It is not easy because we have tried to like, we always go through Kampala night and look at these kids.
So Kampala is like the New York where you actually go like to do like reconnaissance in the night?
Not that what I was saying. That me, I think my life was not that bad. Compared to the guys who are sleeping like Muchisenyi, Wona. Though nange sija celebrating anyo, but I think their life is more.
Perfect. Let's talk about this. Now that you're saying that were you staying with your father, your mother, or were you staying with your friends? Where were you staying?
No, I left home when I was 9 years old.
Why did you leave home?
I would say I was not loved enough at home.
Oh, by the parents?
Yeah, by my stepdad.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was not taken to school like other kids.
Wow.
So I reached a point and felt like, no.
You were not taken to school like other kids?
Yes.
How did you learn the English?
I went back.
Okay.
I think if you go slowly.
Okay, good on speed.
You get there. Then I know okay. The wise man.
All right, so you left home because you're not loved.
Yes, I left
Was
home.
it the cardinal reason as to why you felt like, okay, now this is the stage where I have to go? Well, how long did it take you to make that decision to say that, okay, I'm going to leave home? 9 years is too young to make a decision.
The truth is, I will not say that we were doing so fine at home. I can't lie on that. But again, I was not loved. They used to beat me so much. So I was like, man, let me live this life and go maybe on the street life where I would take care of myself, where I'm in control of my life.
At 9 years?
All that, yes. So when I left, I forgot, like, I didn't think very well that I was giving myself to the world. To the world, everybody. So when I used to sleep under pool table.
No, before you go to the pool table. So this day you decided to leave home and you say you're going to the streets of wherever you're going. What came in your mind and what time did you leave home? Did you leave in the morning? Weren't they suspicious that you've gone? Did they even try to look for you?
I was sent to fetch water.
People be conscious when you send people water.
When I reached there, I went to play football.
Yeah.
You know, I needed this time. You know, when my family, or my sisters and brothers, I used to come back to school,
Yep.
and I used to have a lot to do.
Yeah.
So I didn't have time to play like other kids.
Yeah.
So when I got this chance where I'm sent to fetch water, I first go and play
You
football.
play soccer
all
and-
that.
yeah.
So when I came back, I found my sister. She told me, "Deruba kusiri."
At 9 years.
Deruba kusiri ngamba what? I'm not going to wait for that. When I had that,
Wow.
I took off. From that time,
Were there efforts made by your family to reach out to you? Maybe.
my mom really loved me so much. She tried to look for me. She didn't stop. We even met. When I
Wow.
come
After
back
how
home-
many years?
No. Like we met
Yeah.
during that time, but there's a time then when I took off, I think Abikasida neyongerayo, nenga nkomao,
Yeah.
nenga nkomao. So she could not look at me. She could not look for me at night. So when neyongerayo, nenkomangawo nga tasobola kundaba.
Yeah.
But I went back home 2012.
Wow. Those are how many years? From 9 years.
Some
Oh
good
my
years.
God. Those are some good years.
Yeah, so when I went back home, we had lost our Jaja, who really loved me so much.
So you had gone for burial.
Yeah, no, I went home when I was told he was sick. So I slept in Mulago for some good time,
Yeah.
trying to take care of him. Unfortunately,
He
we
passed
didn't-
on.
Yeah, he passed on. So when we were at the burial, someone tells me, "Boy, do you know who your real dad is?" Leaving home, I didn't know that this was not my real dad.
So
I
you
left
thought
home thinking
he was
I'm
your
the
real
bad
dad?
boy.
Yeah.
I'm just the bad boy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm treated like this.
Yeah.
So going back, when we came back from the burial, I was like, I'm going to ask my mom. Because this old man told me, you go ask your mom who your real dad is.
All this time you're on the streets before you even went back to meet your grandfather. Did it haunt you at one particular time that
So
you're
much.
not there? While you're even still on the streets before you went back for that burial. Livingston, we want to tap into your nightlife. How was your first nightlife on street like? That day you
The truth is, my first night, I will not say it was bad. When I left home, at night there was something like a crusade.
Yeah.
Somewhere I went and attended the crusade.
Okay.
Then again, there was, I think, a concert, like in a club. So I managed.
You had a lot of engagements that night.
Yes, I managed to enter there. So I didn't feel the night feeling.
Yeah.
So,
That one
but
wasn't rough.
Yes, but the following day, every door was closed.
In the morning.
No. The following day, like
In the
at
night. Yeah.
everywhere it was closed. I was left,
Now that's why it
Alone.
hit you.
and I was like, what am I going to do? What I did there was some unfinished house.
Yeah.
So I entered there for like 4 days, 2 weeks.
What were you sleeping on? Boxes? What?
No, nothing.
You-
I used to sleep in my shirt and the thingy, the kachi pant I
Yeah,
had.
yeah.
I last went to school with it, so I kept it. That's the only thing I had.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was not easy at all. I never used to sleep.
The kids you found on the street, what was the reception like? Did they like you when they saw you?
At
Were you bullied on first? You never kwaka wero kamo akonga wakatuka. Eh.
Kawero kamukote kasobola baawo kubanga ubanga atwala space yaabwe.
Oh.
Understand? So it is through fighting, bakusanga webase ku bintu bye akubirawo, okitegeera. So
Yeah.
it was not easy. Mpaka when I left these guys, I got a job as a pool attendant in Kosovo.
How old was
I
this?
think now I was
You're now like 12?
Yes, 12 there, 13.
Do you know how to play pool? Like, is it one of the best
I
things?
knew.
What
I
happened?
knew it was good. I can still play, but it's not something I
It's
do because I'm not even outgoing. Still enjoying life.
I get it.
This man gives me a job. You know, like the way you have seen, only that it didn't rain that much.
When you say didn't rain, I wish the cameraman would pan and we see what's actually just right behind there. Tetonye, agamazi agenge je gajizemu wegetu. Just look at that.
So what I did, nengenda nenfuna omulimu as a pool attendant. So that's where I got my comfortable.
Okay, when you're at
sleeping.
work.
Yes. So I used to sleep under the pool table every night.
Okay.
Yeah. But at times it could rain.
At night.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
When it rains, wala byemyala ng'amazzi gakitala. So remember, I was sleeping under that pool table.
Yeah,
So what
yeah.
I did, I used to get the cover with the tent which used to cover the pool, and I started covering myself.
Kati pool ogivuddeko tebagenda kugoba gwe.
Definitely. That's what happened. One day this man woke up very, very early. He phoned me down there. You know, it had rained so much. I think he was told, mind you, Mvuka, tabika pool yo.
Asula wawo ye bikatundubaali.
The truth is, it used to rain. Agamazi negative pool. So when I covered myself, it could not, the water could not
get to you.
But nengero ugazukiram. So the pool got wet that day so much. So the man told me, you know what?
So you were fired.
Yes.
What next?
Then when I was fired, I started joining now bad gangs because I had to look what for and the kids had joined the streets, many of them. So many used to wake up before me and they go take garbages from restaurants and they're given my food.
You oversleep, auntie. What you like about this system were you slacking?
Kubanga zinatuuka nekibeera comfortable. Mumanyiride naye waliwo bali abateebaka. So they could wake up early and go to do my job and they're given my food.
Wow.
So
you're working for food, you're not working for money?
Yeah, definitely. Otwalayo kasasiro omuntu nakwesala. So
breakfast obotambudde.
Kati becoming hard. When I was then I joined some gangs.
Gangs. Now let's talk about gangs. The people you met on the streets and the kids you met on the streets, what were their stories like? What inspired them to come to the streets? Because I'm sure you shared these stories. What is the big spectrum of their sharing? What caused them to get on the streets?
The biggest number I would say it is love.
Love?
Yeah. Because
they were not loved?
Yeah, they were not loved at home, I think, or many stepmothers or stepfathers. The treat they used to get, it was not that.
And in your gangs, who was the oldest, like per age?
The oldest was Yaliani.
Nga mwali
nga bali bakulu batuyitanga bajoaji. Anyway,
so their stories they shared with you, it was entirely about love.
Yes, love. Then some stole something at home. They were promised to genda kutemako emikono lekerawo obubbi nagamba bannange how nkulenga sina mikono
nadduka
abalala bamunange besanga. Let me tell you, I also talk about this. The devil at times fights big future people. Yeah. At times no, you're not loved here. When you're even loved, because I've met many parents telling the same thing. At times I get them and take them.
The kids themselves?
Yes, I get them somewhere on the streets. When I know they come from Kosovo, I ask them, then I take them at home.
Yeah.
When we reach there, the parents tell me, "But oyo mwana twamwagala, twamusindika kusomero, nakwate twamuteka mu kisulo naddukayo n'agenda, bagamba buli omu alina story." So at times nenda bangu olumu ne devil aba fighting chi
abaana bano future
nine ekyo nayo kiva ku muzadde nga takoze ki
nga tafuddeeyo.
Let me tell you, if I'm a father right now, I know how to take care of my child. You understand? No matter what, even when I don't have money, I can try something and see this, that this love be everything. So buli omu ng'alina
story,
different stories. So nenda banga obulamusi bwangu.
While you're on the street, obulamu tebwali bwangu, let's talk about how do you survive on the street? Tutegedde ku makyolya. What becomes of you? What did you do in case you fall sick? Like it rains, wherever you are, it rains and you're sick. How do you treat yourself?
I would say, I don't remember. I remember buying for myself medicine, but I had joined boxing. I felt sick.
Hey, Olinamu. So how do street kids survive with regards to health?
I would say it is very hard unless there is a charity organization which does that. Like for example, these days there are a lot of charities.
Yeah.
People go and do a lot of charity, in communities and even in the ghettos. But at that time, charity was not that much. Remember, kids used to fall sick.
Yeah.
Kati ndoza natambula nagenda bwagenda todda mulaba
afire yakora
biki don't know.
So there are no,
but it happened many times.
So didn't you try as a group nemga munafe mulwadde wuno katumunonyeze ya kadagala
amazima goge amazima that time buli omu yali yebibye
it was selfish
bobera awo alimo olukole twali tulinawo bano bavubuka banja bali olukole
ya mutaddeko emikono awo
akusabirako nenga neno kukkiriza kwata kunaterera mananyo enjaga namala nanusa mafuta.
I know
it was a lot.
So in that kind of wave ngamuliko street with all that kind of life, let's talk about are we a hospitable country as Ugandans? Were people coming bringing you stuff while you're still in the street? Are they giving you food, clothes? Did they take time to talk to you? You can change, you can go back to home.
There's something I remember. When there was a guy who had started doing that. I'm a visitor in Chisenyi. Nenga nasule no ngena nengenda yo. Nenga olo musajja ambi yagala kuleta mmeri. Naye banga ati oba government oba something. Ayinenge jagamba baba ero city banzikirizo something like that. I remember. So I think years ago it was not easy to be fed by any organization. Because maybe people felt like, why you're doing this because you want to achieve this. So the government somehow comes in and tries to stop you. So it was not nice at all. But today, I see people like you. You make your money and be like, I'm going to share it with the community. You buy for them food. Like the way we do it also here in Kosovo. So, but years ago, I didn't see that happen.
It didn't happen.
Yeah. But the good thing today, we have someone who came from the streets of Kampala.
Running the same campaigns.
No. I also have a brother of mine who used to sleep now in trenches.
In trenches?
Yes.
Come through.
I came with him.
Yeah, come through. So jangu tunyumyemo no kada yali mu trenches.
Ngadone yeye abakuja
Buladi. Je bali bakuyita ani?
Bamita Kevo.
Bakuyita Tevo.
Kevolex.
Tevolex.
Yes boss.
Cheche bakuyitanga edda.
Kati nga tukyali wali eri ku ground bali bakuyitanga ani?
Bamita Badman.
Badman. Lwaki bakuyitanga Badman?
Nali musajja mukyamu nnyo bambi biseera. Nali mubi nnyo biseera ebyo.
Yogerako nnyo nze nkuwulira omusajja agambye mbu yali musajja mubi nnyo naye ate mukkakkamu nnyo. Lwaki bakuyitanga Badman?
Bambitanga Badman ndi twali tuge ekiseera wenatuuka ku street. Nave waffe mu kyalo nga nyina emyaka 9 nenzija. Nentukira e Kampala wenatuuka e Kampala ku mukanako edyawo. Nenyingira nga sirina okwebaka ekiro ekyo. Nakatuuka e Kampala sibimanyi. Wenatambula nentukawo ku mwala. Ogwe nakivuba.
Engulaba ogwo ye.
Yeah. Then wenatukawo.
Najuzi babatumira ba blood bababongakaawo.
Yeah, kati then wenatukawo. Nensinkanayo kyali yali omu omuyitanga Kamese. Nambuza gwe storage. Nga simanyi na Luganda.
Yakucheckinga mwawo.
Yasoka nambuza gwe storage. Nemugamba byogera simanyi nze nga njogera Luswahili. Nega byogera sibimanyi. Nagamba kumba olutafuta. Nagamba nalisoka ntulogera muka Luswahili. Nambuza ova ne munyonyola ne mulira mu buli kimu. Nagamba kati storage kyogamba toyina kupa wakonze. Nemugamba nagamba kale jangu tugende. Netuyingira simu mwala wenyini.
Nempowa.
Netusanga yaba abalala banji. Nasuka naza gwe storage odogo mujewa. Nagamba
baba chambuye mwawo.
Ekikulu nti yeye ali munene wate naye. Kanaga dogo wange muleke nzali naye. Naga dogo wange muleke. Abaye ne bandikamu. Netubera ne tupowana ya.
Lekati gwe nga tetunaba kupowa omugondi munakivubu. Lwaki wave waka? Mbera ki yakujje waka?
Echanzi je waka nti mama wange tutanga bati bakola kyati babera wamu. Ate nga tata wange ayina step mom. Nga step mama nga ino usango walipo butaliyo wekifakini. Nga muzee olutukanza ntukira kankuba ambisa ubi buli kaseera. Sisoma sikola ki ewaka kasindeti wali embera mbi. Nengamba nengamba kanyingire ekibuga.
Tutunuleko ku mbeera y'ekibuga ng'oyingidde oli ku street muli mu street omwo. Bannayuganda kugamba obalaba otya bantu bakujajinga nnyo ng'otuuse ku street okwo bafangayo at least olimu nagamba kakuweeyo eky'ettaano bakuweeyo emmere olye kugamba osigale ng'otambula ng'olikirya.
Bannayuganda wenatuukawo nafuna waliwo omusajja wamitanga Kalifani. Then wenatuuka obudde nga ku machacha kyawo nengamba kati sina kasende sina kyakulya. kati nangamba nenzija ku street kwenyini awo kumala ne muga muzei bade nsaba kalimu nangamba gomano muto yagala kunsibya myaka mwenda yagala kunsibya nangamba asina mulimu sigenda kuwa mulimu kane ngamba kyali ne mugamba tugenda kole ne muganja linuma nanga dogo tofa jangu tugende ne tugenda mpaka new simani taxi park awo ne tuyingira awo netane okubeera ku taxi ambola mpola then nga netane okwetika obugugu
obaba customer
bana basima mba masaka ngenda mu old park no mwetikirako ngina kuwa bitema 5 sima ina mu 10 zona zabakuwadde
ngotambula nezo
yes ngotambula nezo ngofunye ekyokulya
so bana Uganda tebali mu kino nti abo bwana buyaye yayo bombwegendereze biki
era kiseera kyatuuka ne kibaamu
bango inokweyiya kati
inokweyiya kuleva te
tewalwalako ng'oli ku bbala
wenabeera ku bbala sijja kulimba nti nalola nnyo naye we nafuna ng'omusujja nga nywa mukayaga era ntereera
nga ngodda ku live. Well, we're still having a conversation from the street to the grace. Kati njagala tusooke tunyumyemu ku kintu ekyo abaana be balaba ku street okwo experience yaabwe ne kibe bakugamba Levickson yatugambye ye abasinga gwali mukwano tebayagala waka abala ku soza bwe ze bakuliramu olowooza ki ekyabajje waka
ekyabajjange waka awamu osanga nga ewaabwe nga bo bazadde osunga bona bagwawo talina ali amufaako ku kyalusi naye muyayeyaye nabanga ku kyalo tebamwagala nasobola okubanga nti naye ava ewaabwe waka abala nga wasanga nga nti naye yayitanga mubeera gye nayitangamu bamuyisanga bubi nekimujje waka awamu nosanga nga ye bali kangambe nti mama bali bavudde mu kyalo baze Kampala nabula ku mama we niyesanga sigadde mu kibuga talina wakulaga talina wakolaki nasigala bwatu
tutunuulira ku demographics ku bawala n'abalenzi ennamba eri etya baani abasinga okubeera nga kugamba banjiko okusinga abawala ku balenzi
democracy kitegedde
kyengamba obungi bw'abawala n'abalenzi kwetoseka nawe Levickson vaawo waneeno oma blood tutunuulire abawala n'abalenzi bani abasinga ku street eyo mu bbala eyo mu myalo eyo
abalenzi basinga
abawala ababeera nko ku street okwo basharingako nawe stories zaabwe ezimu zawunzikanga zitya
abawala basharingako nange stories zaabwe abamu bangambanga bajje Kampala okukola sente nga babalese nga house girl okola emirimu gyewaka niye batuuka nga babosi babayisa bubi natuuka naye niye ekyawa ng'omuntu nagamba nyina okweyiya niyo yosanga bali ku street nawo nga ati kyakola nga naye jasi yesanze ali awo lwambeera mbi
embeera y'abakyala y'abawala ne babeera ku street okwo tebabakozesanga ebisajjasajja ebyo tuwulira mbwe ekiraba waliwo abayaya abasalako biki sulu ezo ziri zitya
osiyinza kulimba ndi kuba nze nganze wenabeeranga ennyo ennyo tewabeeranga nnyo bawala nnyo kiri awo nga tewabeerangawo.
All right. There you have it. Levickson jangu tukomeo tumia madenja man kiria nyo. Ona just adagala. Musajja ya chuko. All right. Levickson, let's go fast forward. So how did you start to be inspired about music? How did you even kick off your career as a musician?
The truth is when I lost my job and I joined the gangs, one of my guys was killed. The guys we used to steal with, called Godi. I think everyone in Kosovo knows Godi. Godi was killed, though that day, yaita BA, you understand, bamwe fananiliza. Twalina 31st, every 31st I remember Godi. And before I even became this famous artist that I always have shows on 31st, I never used to move out of the house, yes. Post katika wenye shows. Nene era chimbera.
So, watandikira ko Godi mwagena nga muchachi oba mwagena?
Godi twali tubana ye. Nga bana tukali tunyakula tweyiya na ye. Yes, life ngatemanyikiddwa bulungi.
So what's back to your talent?
Bwenvao kanemanyi netanika I started now thinking about my life because when he was being stoned, let me use this man.
Okay, cool.
When I was being stoned, when he was being stoned, there's a lady who saw me. Nangamba babera nono.
Yeah.
So abantu bageza okungoba. Ngananga bayakolachi nenziruka nembabulako. Babulako netandika okumanya nyinza okufuna obuzibu bwemba seterezeza. So nemale na kunyinjinga Syria. Cause there's something I had seen in church. where you go banozino banokola ki and you bakufuwa ne bakufuwa ne bakuwa kasente kale njala ngensuseeko nengamba manyi ngangene enkole ki neeyiye nengenda there's a place in Mengo called Chifudu. Yes, you know that place. Yes, abayimbi abasinga bava aba gospel bichi naye nakiraba mbalokole boyimba nga bakufuwa. So I went there. My mission was to get money and go buy something to eat. When I reached there and then tukamba MC nembaliramu, it was hard. Kwana lisimanyi kitu kyengenda kukola nenze nali nyenzo bakuba sama oba kola chi anything. Kasaba nteka ku stage. To cut the long story short, I was given the platform. Nentuuka ne binalimba imbide backstage manyinga basajja soka samplinga. Kasibijukira. Kati ngenda ku stage. Then I had to, nali muyaye nga nyino yiye bidalawo. Nenjiya nenyimba, all my pockets were full. Abantu banfuwa sente. Kati when I was leaving stage like this, I meet Christopher Bidas and Tikita, which I will say it was my turning point. When I met these guys, they told me, Kido, tulindire kao. Nembalinda. After their performance, I thought they were going to add me more money because I used to see them on TV. So when they got done with the performance and all that, Mbalinze, you're going to get done and give me some money. You're telling me to carry your stuff. They're like, yeah. Bugana tugenda kukuba. Ngamba bana abayaya. Nesi tulemba ozaabwe. Tugenda kumbe they were going to start a studio. I think I was 13 years old. They were going to start a studio. When we reached there, these guys told me, Kido, oina osula. Nengo ledi nabatidde dda nganda basajja bakambwe naye abantu tebajja beereka nabo nimbagamba inze mbira wa mama wange era nginda katikati ebintu byamwe bibino nsta ne banga tugenda kukuba.
Levikson has a big story to say.
Let me finish this. So this is how my life like
turning point.
This is my this is my turning point. These guys gave me where to stay. I started sleeping in studio. I slept in studio for some good years. So when I slept in after that, ngane Christopher Bidas mulokole music mungi ne babebe kuru bajja. All those guys they get surprised to see me singing gospel because they used to see me as a kid. Now liko ne ba Kid Foxy ba Miles kati waliwo church bagita Word of Life era mu Kosovo kati ne bampita waliwo somero lita Treasured Kid ogena samba omupiira wazambira ku mupiira waliwo guy yali amanyi nga tisha wenanga ne wali tusambira otebako tujja kuwayo ku sente ngasula mu studio ngekyokulya ino kyeyiza nenga bampadde okusula. So when I went to play football, I scored 2 goals. Kati waliwo group yali evudde Bulaya nga eva mu Northern Ireland ngeri under Fields of Life where I happen to be the ambassador now in East Africa. So these guys, I scored 2 goals. Omuzungu mnagamba Wamitangani Fox nagamba bane, who is this boy? But the Treasured Kids for 2 weeks, but I've not seen him. Who is this boy? So he was told my story, but those guys thought I was still on the streets. This guy was like, no, I want, what does it take to put him back in school?
So fast forward, because we're running short of time, you're in the streets, you're back helping people on the streets. Where we are here today, I want you to highlight in 1 minute omukyalo natuli mu background on.
Omukyalo bamuyita Aida. Aida mkwano gwaffe era mama waffe. Aida, every time we do feed in Kosovo, we do feed in Kosovo like in this community. So when we were going through like that campaign, we met her. Twamusanga bambi nga ye where she gets the money from ayoza ngoye. Ngayize ngoye z'abantu bangi kwasomeseza abaana all that nga n'engalo ze zonna zifudde nga kyekituufu tabakyali kyasobola kola okukuta. So what we did, we raised some money, we became friends, raised some money and we built this for her. Everything wano waito wano tukazimba buli kimu ne tumuteeramu n'amandalo kwa kale ebintu ebimu biweddemuko naye era nakyo kirungi because right now we are teaching them. She's under also another campaign called Us for Women, how also to do business, managing business, very soon they're going to be graduating. In other words, we are trying to empower them and to show them love. So this is her workplace, and she's really now doing well. She's not washing clothes anymore.
I know. Well, there you have it. We have had such a great conversation with Levikson here. It happens to be like it's something to do with love. It's something to do with society, the families we come from that actually trigger the kids to go on the streets. We as parents, I think it's imperative. We actually take up our children. We love them. Let's show them compassion when need be, sympathy, kindness, and all that. And Levikson, through this kind of life, when he got off the street, he came back in the ghettos and on the streets to help change a life. So he came from the streets to the grace, and he came back to make a change.
Yeah.